So I wanted to make a quick update and kind of speculate on the reasoning behind why Elon Musk is backing and supporting Trump for his second term for presidency, and kind of just explain, my reasoning on why I believe, Elon is doing this, and also its ramifications for Tesla, right? Especially since a lot of Tesla investors, market participants, are scratching their heads. They're saying, well, why is Elon doing this? Now, yes, I am still on vacation, right? You guys see the polarized shades. You guys probably could see have a crazy burn and tan over here going on. But nonetheless, we talk about Tesla very often on this channel, as well as a lot of other companies. And I want to go ahead and share something, right? Because just a couple of days ago, and by the way, I have my phone and I'm reading it because I want to read things word for word. I don't want to paraphrase everything, but recently, Musk has pledged a $45 million per month super PAC for Trump. So basically just think of it as just donations to help Trump win his second term. And the reason why it's left a lot of individuals clueless or kind of just concerned is simply because for the entirety of this run, Trump has been kind of bashing EVs, right? I don't have the exact quotes. I probably should have pulled that up. Or actually I do, right over here. So there's been times where, and this was in Florida, where Trump said, who wants to drive an electric car for the rest of your life? And the crowd was booing, saying, yeah, EVs are lousy, etc. And so you may say, well, if that is what Trump's view is on electric vehicles, why is Elon Musk pretty much backing this up? Now, of course, this is just my theory, right? But we recently had this one tweet, and I want to go ahead and share it because I thought it was pretty interesting, right? Because we've heard the new, or basically Trump just yesterday announced who he's going to be running for his running mate, which is J.D. Vance. And in the past, J.D. Vance has mentioned about taking away the subsidies for EVs. And of course, that's bad for Tesla. Tesla has benefited tremendously from these subsidies. However, Elon Musk doesn't seem phased at all. As recently, and this was literally at 3 a.m., right? Elon is up at those wee hours just like I am. I go to sleep at 3 and sometimes wake up at 6. I'm terrible with sleep. But he said, take away the subsidies. It will only help Tesla. Also, remove subsidies from all industries. And I want to go ahead and kind of just break down that line, right? Take away the subsidies. It will only help Tesla. Now, the reason I believe Elon is saying this is because, yes, Tesla has benefited tremendously from these subsidies, but at this point, Tesla could sustain itself without really needing those subsidies, and the real losers are going to be all the other EV makers, or even the legacy automakers who are trying to pour into the EV space. Well, they are going to be down bad, and so that's kind of like the strategic. And I honestly feel like Elon Musk had to have read the book, The Art of War. If you guys haven't read that, definitely read that. Google it after this video. Just Google it. Sometimes he just moves so strategic that you're just like, he definitely read that book a couple of times. It's a short book, by the way. But that would bleed out the enemies, right? The other EV makers or the legacy automakers who are trying to enter the EV space. And so at that point, it's not bad if you take away the subsidies. Tesla is already a bit more mature, or much mature than all the other legacy automakers, and they're already profitable in the EV space. Right now, it's just about trying to regain those juicy profit margins that we've had in the past, right? Because profit margins have declined. Of course, we have earnings coming up soon for Tesla. We'll definitely want to get an update on that, as well as deliveries are still going on strong. But nonetheless, Tesla is much healthier than the EV competition, a lot of the other automakers. Now, something else I wanted to point out, right? And this is from this article right over here. If I could just get my phone to work, it's just ridiculous. Sometimes you go to these islands and the service is just horrible. So please excuse me right over here. Now, I have this article right over here. This is from Yahoo Finance, and Elon Musk recently mentioned how he has this open line communication with Trump, that they speak often, and in fact that Trump actually calls him randomly. Quote, he says, he calls me out of the blue for no reason. And then he said that he can be persuasive, Musk saying that he can be persuasive. And so it's kind of like, hey, yeah, maybe he's not really a big fan of EVs, and he's mentioned that in his campaign, and we're of course talking about Trump. But if he calls Elon frequently, Elon could kind of be the person who whispers in his ears saying, well, look, they're not all bad, and they have some good qualities and good reasoning for actually being a car that many people should end up buying. And so I honestly think that Elon Musk is doing something very strategic where he kind of knows where this next election is going. Of course, and I only say this because currently, at the time of this recording, Trump is leading in the polls. And so I believe that Elon Musk is kind of just strategically placing himself where, hey, this is likely to be the next president, right? Based on what the numbers are looking right now. And it's a good idea. It's very cunning. It's a cunning idea to be on that side, befriend whoever's going to have this power, and then use your influence to go ahead and make changes. Now, that's just my, again, we're all just speculating over here. But we also know that Elon Musk and Biden have had not, hasn't been like clashes, so to say, but Biden has, pretty much a couple of times this year and especially last year mentioned that he wants Tesla to unionize. And of course, Elon Musk is 100% against that simply because of all the problems that come with unionizing. Now, of course, we're not going to go ahead and delve into that in this video. We've talked about it in multiple other videos, but it seems like Biden is on Team Tesla as long as they unionize, and Elon Musk is saying that is not going to happen. Please, that is not going to happen. And so it kind of seems like, again, Elon Musk is just positioning himself to be on a winning side where, of course, yeah, maybe Trump doesn't like, EVs, and he's talked bad about a lot of sustainable energy, honestly. But I think if he could befriend him and just kind of whisper, as he said, Elon Musk said that he's persuasive. Well, I think that's what his strategy is. Again, this is all speculation. Now, going into Tesla stock, where we are now, right? So Tesla stock recently just hit, a couple of weeks ago, new yearly highs, and then got rejected. Right now, we're bouncing up pretty well, but we're touching, and I wish I could show you guys the screen, but you guys can't see it. But we're pretty much, bouncing into this descending trend line. So again, we're still at a crucial area in regards to Tesla from a technical perspective. Of course, we're going to have a fundamental update. I'm going to have a bit of sip over here. This is sparkling water and apple juice. Delicious. But definitely at a crucial area. And in the long-term portfolio, I'm not doing anything different with Tesla. I'm not buying anymore. I'm not selling anything right now. I'm just currently just sitting on the sidelines, and sometimes that's exactly what you have to do. I'm waiting for another round of confirmation. Again, you should only do whatever you see value in, but right now I'm not doing anything special in the long-term portfolio. In the trading account, I did take a intraday trade shorting Tesla, and actually didn't close the position. I'm actually down 1% on that small intraday trade, but for the month in the trading account, I'm gonna see, maybe you guys could see this. I'm up. Let's go ahead and look at the P&L. Hopefully, sunglasses can't even show it. Okay, whatever. Somewhere around 140% just for this month alone in the trading account. So having a small little trade go against me shorting Tesla, not horrible. I honestly thought Tesla was going to continue to kind of bounce down from this descending trend line, but we're hovering up, and so pretty interesting. We also had the news that Elon Musk mentioned that he's moving SpaceX, and I believe there's another company, I think it's just X, out of San Francisco. I mentioned that he's just upset with Newsom and the policies in California. So, for a couple of years now, we have seen Elon Musk transition more onto being on the right side. And again, I hate to discuss politics. I'm not team blue or team red, just sometimes it's ridiculous, but of course, that's one of the things that we have to do when we're doing our analysis on the company, right? It's not just the technicals or the fundamentals, it's the macroeconomic environment, and sometimes paying attention to geopolitics and also just the politics that we have going on in America can have a huge influence on what's going on. And so that's why, I wanted to make this update and kind of just provide my reasoning and my belief on why Elon Musk is going very hard with the support for Trump, as there's a lot of people that are opposed to it. There's a lot of individuals who are agreeing with him, but then the investors are like, well, this doesn't make sense. But I ultimately do believe that it makes a lot of sense for Elon to do this, have this alliance and hurt the competition, but also try to whisper and put the idea of Tesla in a positive light to the next potential president again, right? Which could possibly be Trump. Maybe it won't. Who knows, right? Again, we don't have a crystal ball here. But I just wanted to provide a quick update. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Also, make sure to comment down below what are your thoughts in regards to the support that Elon Musk has recently pledged for the Trump campaign. And with that said, I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care, guys.